Hello students, let's continue chapter 12th of science of class 7th, that is reproduction in plants. Today we will study about budding, fragmentation, spore formation. You have already learned about the tiny organisms like yeast can be seen only under a microscope. These grow and multiply every few hours if sufficient nutrients are made available to them. Remember that yeast is a single-celled organism. Let us see how they reproduce. We will perform activity 12.3 to understand asexual reproduction by budding in yeast. Take a piece of yeast cake and yeast powder from a bakery or a chemist shop. Take a pinch of yeast and place it in a spoonful of sugar and shake to dissolve it. Keep it in the warm part of a room. After an hour, put a drop of this liquid on a glass slide and observe under a microscope. What do you observe? You observe that formation of new yeast cells, and in some yeast cells small bulb-like projections are seen. So we conclude that yeast reproduce by budding. Small bulb-like projection on yeast cell is bud. Students, I hope you have understood about budding. In this method, a small projection called bud is formed on the yeast cell. The bud grows and becomes a new yeast cell. The new yeast cell also grows and produces more yeast cells. Next, fragmentation. You might have seen slimy green patches in ponds or in other stagnant water bodies. These are the algae. When water and nutrients are available, algae grow and multiply rapidly by fragmentation. An alga breaks up into two or more fragments. These fragments or pieces grow into new individuals. This process continues and they cover a large area in a short period of time. So students, in this method, the plant breaks up into two or more fragments and each fragment grow into new plants. Next, spore formation. In chapter 1, you have learnt that the fungi on a bread piece grow from spores which are present in the air. When spores are released, they keep floating in the air. As they are very light, they can cover long distance. Spores are asexual reproductive bodies. Each spore is covered by a hard protective coat to withstand unfavorable conditions such as high temperature and low humidity, so they can survive for a long time. Under favorable conditions, a spore germinates and develops into a new individual. Plants such as fungus and ferns also reproduce by means of spores. Students, this is the end of today's session. We will continue this chapter in next video. Up till then, thank you.